Spilling the tea, spitting the tea, either way. Okay. This is from Lorelei. Recovering people pleaser here. Does the uncomfortable feeling of saying the thing that's on your heart ever get any easier?
I don't know if I've been in recovery long enough to tell you. Oh, that's a good question, Lorelei. Jeepers. I literally heard myself say this to a healer person the other day that I was having a private session with. I said, come to think of it, I don't know if I've ever told anybody the truth about how I was feeling until recently. I don't think I did. I think I've edited, I've manipulated that. I've let you think what you want to think, even if I was feeling very different. It's really, in the end, that people pleasing is very manipulative. So looking at that, I would say this. I get a lump in my throat when I have to say something, and I'm trying not to edit myself because of what I am anticipating the reaction's going to be, and let people just have the freedom to have their reactions. Easier said than done. But how do we get better at it, Courtney?
Practice.
We practice. You got to practice, and then give yourself a high five and way to go. And you were 89.7% truthful. Good for you. And let's try to get that up to a 96. And listen, not every thought you think has to be shared. Mm-hmm. But, when you're having a situation in a relationship or, and something's going on and you keep avoiding it because you don't want that uncomfortable moment. And we all know if you wait long enough, then it feels weird to bring it up. So then you really got to let it go, but you never really let it go. And that's the problem. Then you've just stuffed it down and you're carrying this big old iron bowling ball right in your gullet. And you're like, why am I so heavy? Why do I get depressed? Why am I so tired? Well, because you do not speak your truth. You are not living in integrity. And integrity, how does Martha define integrity? I love that book so much.
I know. I wish I had it right next to me.
I have that written down. I posted about that, but it's like when you're congruent.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're not feeling one way and saying another. You're like, you tell your truth. I don't care for that. I don't wish to go. Thank you for asking me, but I'm going to say no. No, 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 no. All your beautiful no's and some good yeses. And when there's an issue, am I misunderstanding this? Here's what it feels like to me. Am I misunderstanding this? Or you canceling 10 minutes before we were supposed to do a call, for the 10th time is unacceptable. I'm not going to put you on my calendar anymore. Wow. And then being prepared for people to have to adjust to the new truth telling you. But that's the beginning. That's the beginning of sovereignty. That's the beginning of taking your seat on your own throne and becoming the queen or king that you're meant to be. And that is your opinion of yourself is more important to you than anybody else's opinion of you. And what is that? Freedom. Because then nobody has to make you feel any way. You got all that covered yourself. So that's my tea on that. That's good tea.